Look, I'm just going to be honest with you. Creating content has truly transformed my life, and I'm not exaggerating. I'm talking about a full transformation within a 90-day period. Because before I started, I was stuck. I was scared to post, and I had this thing inside of me that I never truly felt fulfilled. Like I wasn't doing what I was created to do. And I knew that I didn't want to fall in the category of everyone else that worked at a mediocre job and never really built anything of a legacy or anything bigger than themselves. Because I truly believe that you were created on purpose for a purpose. And my purpose was to create. Now, 3 years ago, I started creating with zero traction. Like I had no platforms, no audience. And honestly, my first 10 or 15 videos never got posted because I was afraid to even know what people thought, or worst case, like maybe get 0 views or get some views and people just laugh at me in the comment section. But fast forward, in less than 3 years, I've built an audience of over 500,000 followers across all platforms, and my other YouTube channel is hovering around 60,000 subscribers. So if you've been setting on an idea, like you know and you feel that you were called to create, keep watching this video because I'm not here just to motivate you, but I'm here to actually save you from making my mistakes, learn from my pain, and buy speed. And to help you out even further, I have a free gift for you. You can get my free viral title guide in today's video description. It has 20 proven viral outlier titles and video ideas that you can plug and play in any niche. Like I said, get it in the description below. It's free. When I started, I was terrified. And I remember that, like, obsessing over trying to make the perfect video, trying to avoid making mistakes, but it was kind of a weird thing because I wanted to get views, but I also was afraid of getting views because I was afraid of people finding out what I was doing, and I was afraid of people laughing at me. So it was kind of a weird self-sabotaging thing. But I got started. I kept going, and eventually I started to get some traction. It wasn't much. My first video might have got like 10 views, and I was posting shorts and they were getting a couple hundred views here or there, but I was like getting started and learning. And I think that's the biggest thing that separates people that win from people that, fail, is that if you lose or you fail, it's not that you're done. Learn and then keep going, keep improving. And if you don't believe me, find your top 3 biggest creators on YouTube that you follow, whether they're entertainment, Mr. Beast, whatever. Look at their oldest videos. That's going to give you a huge confidence boost. Honestly, look at my oldest videos. That'll make you feel pretty good too because they were pretty brutal. But then I discovered something. You don't get better or get momentum by watching YouTube tutorials and just learning, a bunch of tactics and steps. You get momentum by taking one step, by posting one video, getting feedback and keep going, or just posting 2 or 3 videos and getting no views but keep showing up. You get momentum by taking the first step. You get better by making bad videos and then polishing them and getting 1% better with each and every upload. But here's the part that I don't really hear anyone talking about, because if you've ever heard just be consistent, post more, you'll grow. That's only half true, because posting more consistent garbage and not getting any better is honestly just insanity. Like doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result, that's not going to work. So consistency is crucial, and consistency doesn't mean daily. It means something that you can consistently comply with long term. I think that you should stretch yourself, go a little bit of something that makes you feel uncomfortable as far as like an uploading schedule. But remember, this is a marathon, not a sprint. It's not a quick race. And especially if you're trying to build something meaningful. But if you're focused on getting 1% better with each and every upload, that's really the secret. So I didn't just post. I started to find one topic or one aspect of content creation, and I studied that hard for about 2 weeks. And then I kept trying to improve that. Then once I got that at a pretty respectable level, I kept improving. So I was studying like YouTube titles, what makes people click, and trying to come up with better titles, trying to come up with better video ideas, trying to come up with better thumbnails, trying to come up with better vocal tonality on camera, better presenting. And eventually I got everything to a respectable level. But here's the thing, if I'm just going to be brutally honest with you, I never watch a video, even now, over 1,000 videos later, and think, wow, I look great. I sound great. I still kind of cringe because I don't like seeing myself on camera, but I keep going because I'm doing something that's bigger than me. And honestly, I don't think I'll ever like the way I look or sound or present because I'm grateful, but I'm never satisfied. I'm constantly improving and staying hungry. And I think that's really the secret to winning. So if you're afraid, good, because here's the thing, you're not going to feel confident before you start. If you're afraid, good. Do it anyway. If you cringe at your videos and people laugh at you, so what? Because here's the brutal reality. You're going to die one day. And on your deathbed, do you want to have regret that you didn't do it? Or do you want to be like, well, I tried it. I didn't do what I thought I would do, but at least I went for it. Like, you went out with a bang, you went out fighting. I mean, that's where I'd rather be. And personally, I'd rather look at my videos and cringe and constantly improve and get better than have a load of regret and be like, I never got started in the first place. And then let, this next 6 months pass by, the next year pass by. And it's very similar to working out. Every video is a rep. You're not going to join the gym tomorrow and get jacked and shredded and huge. I've been working out for 17 years. Doesn't work out that way. No pun intended. But you have to put the reps in. You have to practice. And after I started to create content, here's the best part that I never really expected. Now, I've been a business owner for 17 years. I started off door knocking, door-to-door sales, which was the most brutal. I hated it. And as soon as I started getting some income and revenue, I kept reinvesting in advertisement and trying to get leads because I hated doing that. But, when you're starting, you have to do and work with what you have. But when I started to create content, something happened that I really didn't expect. People were reaching out to me and be like, hey, do you have anything to help me? I want to work with you. And I wasn't even selling anything at the time. I wasn't even building an email list. The reason this happened was because I was giving people free value that honestly, I think they started to kind of feel indebted to me because I had multiple comments once some videos started taking off. Like one of them specifically was like, dude, I can't believe this was free. I would have paid for this. And that became my standard for every video, making it feel like somebody should have paid for it and they can't believe it's free because they were like, if this is free, what would it be like to actually work with this person? And that's when I started to kind of create this channel a couple months ago to this date. And I really wanted to help people to avoid what not to do, something I was becoming an expert at, but also a lot of people are struggling. I'm sure or you probably have been in that boat where you're struggling. People are depressed. They're just miserable with life. And I really believe creating is the way out of that because everyone was called to create something and create something bigger than you and impact people on a high level. And YouTube is the single best vehicle to do that. And if you do want to make money online, content is the best way to do it because you're going to build trust, you're going to build authority and credibility, and people are going to find your channels. They're going to start becoming viewers, then subscribers. They're going to know, like, and trust you, and then eventually become buyers. And that is the best thing, that waking up and making money while you sleep and actually helping people and building like your tribe, your community, your army of people that you're helping, that you're motivating, but are also supporting you. And I mean, you can make a really great living at this. So here's what I want you to take away. If you're afraid, good. Is your first video going to suck? Yeah, your first 20 videos are probably going to suck. But if you stay consistent, if you try and get 1% better with every video, statistically speaking, on a low note, your 20th video is going to be 20% better than your first video. And that's a pretty big difference and a pretty big increase. And if you don't feel confident on camera, good. Why should you feel confident on camera if you've never done it before? Confidence only comes with having irrefutable proof that you have put the reps in. You'll start feeling confident after your 20th video. And one of the best ways to not only get confidence, but also have your message be delivered in a way that your audience can receive it is learn powerful storytelling. And I want to help you with that even further. So make sure and watch this video, and I'll see you over there.